Hey there, here is a great one for shoulder pain, all kinds of shoulder pain. If you feel as though you have a pain kind of on the front of your shoulder, or you have a pain in your shoulder at the back, if you find that raising your arm away from your body is painful, if you've been told that you have something like a frozen shoulder, this next release is a great one for you to know. It's working on a muscle called the subscapularis. So the subscapularis sits on the back of the bony plate of your scapula and onto the ribs. You probably know it basically as your armpit. It's a muscle that you don't even think of as a muscle. It's the armpit. Okay, so we're going to work on the armpit. We're going to work on this muscle called the subscap. How does it get overloaded? Well, if you have the kind of life where you pick up boxes, drive a car, text, type, if you spend any amount of time with a child on your hip, or picking kids up, picking boxes up, really anything which is about using your arms and holding them away from your body, there is a good chance that you have you're going to be using your subscapularis, but there's also a good chance that you could be building up little adhesions, restrictions, trigger points. Now, if you have really, really uncomfortable shoulders, this is a great one for you to do. I'm going to show you a full myofascial release, but I'm also going to show you how to trigger point it. And if you find to begin with the myofascial release is too much, because your shoulder is agony when you get into your armpit, go with the trigger pointing and work up to the big full release work. Okay? They are both valid, they are both useful. You've just got to work with your nervous system on this one, because we want to get your nervous system feeling comfortable and confident. Otherwise it's just going to go. So it's a sat down release. It's the easiest way to get into your armpit. You want to sit somewhere where you can be comfortable with your feet flat on the ground. Short nails are definitely required for this one, because you're going to be grappling around in your armpit. So you're going to allow the arm that you're working on to drop between your legs. So we're going to use gravity as a big player in this release. And then your fingertips are going to run. If I show you here, your fingertips are running around the ribs into the armpit. So if I show you from the side, we're looking at this. Now you might find as soon as you put your fingertips up to your armpit that you're like, oh, that's sore. If you have any restriction of movement, first of all, work this way. So working into your armpit, feel for those little knobbly, painful, exquisitely painful places. If you're going to trigger point it, all you're going to do is give 6 little rubs, and then you're going to leave it. But you're going to do this often. So every now and again, you're going to sit yourself down, do 6 little rubs, and move away. If you're ready to do the full release stuff, this is how we go. Okay, so you're going to support the arm you're using to work on your armpit. You're going to support your elbow on your knee, because we don't want this arm getting tired. That was me clanging my mic. The arm that you're working on, you're just going to drop. And then you're running your fingers, remember, around the side of your ribs into your pit. Okay, once you are there, if you feel any tingling in your fingertips, any altered sensation, you just need to change position of this hand. Allow your breath to drop in nice and deep. Don't push, don't force. We are literally using gravity to do all the hard work here. It's going to take a little bit of time. Be prepared to sit there for 3 to 5 minutes. After all, this is a fascial release. But have a go and see how your shoulder feels.